My name is Lynda Perez, Director of the Division of Community Discretionary and Demonstration Programs, which administers the Community Economic Development Program. The CED program is one of 7 programs within the Office of Community Services that has a focus on reducing poverty. Each year, the objective of the CED program is to support businesses that develop new products, services, and commercial activities that result in new positions for individuals with low income. I've spent my career as an advocate for individuals with low income and using social services as a way to support families. 20 of those years have been spent with with the Office of Community Services. Through this experience, I've seen the transformative power of community economic development. Community economic development is a locally driven process where communities identify and initiate their own solutions to economic, social, and environmental issues to build healthy, economically viable communities. A goal of community economic development is to meet our community members where they are, provide funding that supports economic and employment strategies, and supports their paths to self-sufficiency. I'm excited to celebrate Community Economic Development Month with all of you and share how CED program strengthens families and communities by investing in local businesses, creating jobs that employ individuals with low income, and growing local revenue. In order to share the impact of the Community Economic Development Program, it is best for you to hear from the people who do the work. In these videos, you will hear how CED grantees and program specialists who work with the grantees on a day-to-day basis sees the impact of the CED grants for community economics development, for communities and families, especially as we build resilient communities in the face of COVID.
Hello, my name is Michelle Serena Lopes, and for 17 years I've served as a Community Economic Development Specialist supporting the CED program for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Community economic development is important to communities across the United States and its territories because it creates full-time permanent jobs for people who need them the most, such as individuals with low income and individuals who face one or more barriers to employment. Barriers to employment can be, for example, homelessness, lack of education, substance abuse issues, prior incarcerations, disabilities, need for child care, and/or transportation. CED projects not only create equitable and inclusive opportunities, but also provide support services to help these individuals succeed in their jobs. I would like to introduce one of the CED grantees that I work with, the Latino Economic Development Corporation of Washington, D.C. LEDC supports business creation and expansion through revolving loan fund project design. Welcome, LEDC.
Hi, my name is Marjorie Nemes, and I am the Interim Executive Director and CEO at the Latino Economic Development Center, also known as LEDC. At LEDC, we launched our first community economic development project, which we call our Fund for Restaurant Employment in the District, in 2016. Up until 2016, our financing work had focused on microloans under $50,000. However, we had been seeing a growing pipeline of clients that needed larger loans to support the expansion of their businesses and a continued need for accessible jobs in the district. We saw a natural fit to solve both problems through the Community Economic Development Program and launched a project through which we partner with restaurant owners who are community-minded and committed to creating accessible job opportunities with competitive wages, benefits, and training for career advancement for DC residents. The project has proven to be a win-win as our business partners receive financing they may not have otherwise received, and the community and its residents gain accessible jobs in a local business with roots and a commitment to their community.
My name is Sharon Williams. I am with the CED program. I'm an specialist. I have been with the CED program for about 15 years now. I love this program because it supports low-income individuals. And this is the only federal program that supports low-income individual communities. And 75% of the jobs will go to low-income individuals in high unemployment and poverty rate communities. So now I'm going to turn this over to our partner, Coastal Enterprise, and they can tell you a little bit more about what they do to support low-income individuals. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Murphy, and I'm Head of Workforce Solutions at Coastal Enterprises, which is a CDFI or Community Development Finance Institution based in Maine. When a group of folks approached us and asked us for help to start the first bilingual childcare in Millbridge, we were all on board, and we used our OCS funding to help get this started. Today, the childcare, which is called Reitos de Sol, serves 12 families. This business is providing good jobs for 5 teachers within the program. They're earning $15 an hour. They have 4 weeks of paid vacation time, and their health insurance is 100% covered. So people have a good job, and they are also enabling parents to be able to work full time because parents feel that they are putting their children into an environment that they are comfortable and feel confident about.
Hello, my name is Gerald Shanklin. I'm a program specialist with the Office of Community Services in Washington, D.C. I've been supporting the CED program for about 18 years. The CED projects do much more than just create jobs. They support their employees. All funded grantees provide critical wraparound support services to employees, and these include financial literacy assistance, child care services, transportation, substance abuse disorder treatment, English language education. And these programs help to remove the barriers that so many people have to employment and allow individuals to maintain long-term employment and move towards self-sufficiency, which is our main goal. I would like to introduce the Englewood Development Corporation out of Indianapolis, Indiana. They work with the Office of Community Services and been doing so for quite a while now. Additionally, they partner with local organizations, providing those referral services to individuals, financial literacy counseling, coaching, housing counseling, savings assistance, energy savings, tax preparation services. And we just want to welcome them today to talk about what they are doing. So thank you very much. And thank you, Englewood CDC.
Hello, my name is Joe Bowling, and I'm here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm the Executive Director of Englewood Community Development Corporation. We are so proud to have received a CED grant to help us support 2 businesses along the East Washington Street corridor here in Indianapolis. The first of those is Jefferson Electric. Jefferson has been an electrical contractor that over the last several years has taken up an area of their business to do solar installation, and that business has really taken off in large part thanks to the CED funds to allow them to buy trucks, to hire new employees, new solar equipment, etc. They're now doing solar installations all over the Midwest. A second business that we've been able to support is TWG development, construction, and management. TWG just moved into a brand new, newly renovated, historic Ford factory building that had sat vacant along the East Washington Street corridor for 2 generations. That $20+ million redevelopment is a new home for them, but it is also an affordable development with 150 apartments in a mixed income and a place for their business on the first floor of that building. We are so grateful for the CED opportunity and for the jobs that are being created right here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gerald Taylor, and I have been a program specialist for supporting the CED program for over 15 years. I enjoy working with the CED grantees because jobs created through the CED program are intended to be high-quality jobs that provide living wages, paid leave, fringe benefits, opportunities for career growth, or predictable and flexible scheduling practices to allow individuals to achieve economic self-sufficiency. Quality jobs support individuals and families to not only just survive, but thrive. I would like to introduce a CED grantee I work with, Northwest Side Community Development Corporation. Northwest Side Community Development Corporation in Milwaukee, Wisconsin provides loans to support a variety of business expansions as well as social enterprise incubators.
Hello from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is Andrew Haug with the Northwest Side Community Development Corporation. We're so excited to celebrate Community Economic Development Month. We've been doing this work since our founder, Howard Snyder, launched Northwest Side CDC in 1983. Now, just in 2019, we supported an expansion at Afia Laboratories and Packaging, which is a manufacturer of cleaning products located just blocks away from our office. And then when the pandemic hit, demand for their sanitizing wipes went up way higher than ever expected. We're also supporting critical community needs by assisting businesses in childcare, medical services, and food. And through a social enterprise incubator, Heaven's Table Barbecue is expanding into a larger space that will include a new grocery area, providing delicious and healthy takeout options in a neighborhood that's been short on fresh foods. So we're so thankful for all our partners, including OCS, and we have a lot more work to do.
My name is Karen Harris, and I have been a Community Development Program Specialist supporting the CED program for over 10 years. Our communities are resilient, innovative, and dedicated to families. Community economic development helps communities to overcome obstacles by adjusting to challenges while continuing to support their businesses and their employees. CED grantees play a key role in resilient community economic development, especially with the changing challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. They found creative solutions to keep their employees working and meeting the needs of their communities. As communities recover, community economic development organizations and their partners continue to be community leaders in their local economies. I would like to introduce a resilient CED grantee that I work with, Mandela Partners. Mandela Partners support community economic development in Oakland, California, including the Mandela Local Food Commerce Initiative, a produce distribution hub. Now, let's hear from Mandela Partners.
Maureen Silva. I'm the co-executive director with Mandela Partners. We're a community-based organization out of West Oakland, California, and a proud recipient of the CED 2020 award. Our initiative is called the Mandela Food Commerce Initiative. This stemmed out of the idea that we need to be expanding our distribution hub both as a result of COVID to support our local network of BIPOC farmers, but also as part of our long-term strategy to create growth and wealth opportunities for our community farmers and entrepreneurs. As we grow this program over the next few years, we're going to be expanding our distribution hub, creating more job opportunities for the community, as well as more food access points for limited resource residents.